Avast is finally releasing the first major update in 2021, and it comes out in February. As you can see from here, lots of improvements, lots of patches. I'll be installing the premium security. Actually, I use Omni, but in Omni, which is a combo of hardware and software, the software part is the premium security. So when I install it, you'll see what is happening and what is new in this new release from Avast. That's enough talk. Let's get busy and do the actual installation. I'll be using the offline installer. Recommended says to do a right click and run as administrator. It may say Omni, but the software portion is the same as the premium version of Avast. My recommendation is that you always use the customized version, not the big main default installation. So select customize. That gives you an option to make any changes in what is automatically installed when you choose the regular install button. Some things in here that I don't use. One of them is the cleanup. And what is unchecked in here that I do use, since I've used the Avast Password Manager since it was first released, it is now a discontinued item, but if you're using it, make sure you check this box or you will have some problems after you've done the update or the install. So check if you're using the Avast Password Manager, check this box. The password protection is totally different. It is not a password manager. So if you've had the Avast Password Manager in the past, although it's been discontinued for new users, you want to make sure that passwords old is checked when you do a new install. That's all the modifications I'll be making. So it'll be install. The usual warning, the installation is happening. Don't turn off your computer at this point. At this point, the installation is completed, but in order for everything to work like it's supposed to, a restart of the computer is required. If you want to make sure you have the full protection, now's the time to do that restart. If you're right in the middle of working on something, well, you still have some protection from the old version, but it's smart to finish up what you're working on and then restart your computer. We'll be back as soon as I've restarted my system. The system has been restarted. If you're used to looking at the user interface, you may notice some differences. As I said, I was running Omni, and Omni controls both hardware and software. But the software portion is the same as if you're running the premium version of Avast. The difference between the premium version and the Avast Omni is what's called your home, which is the hardware portion that plugs into your router and protects you for all those Internet of Things devices. If you're running a smart home, this is the greatest thing that you can install to help protect you and make sure that those IoT devices are under your control and not someone else's. The rest of this is pretty much the same. This computer, it's the same as what you have, and this is the software portion. Protection, the same as you have in the premium version. You have your scans, your core shields, the virus chest, Wi-Fi inspector, ransomware shield, remote access, your firewall, real site protection, and the sandbox. Under privacy, web shield, sensitive data, data shredder, password protection. As I said, this is different from the password manager. Password Manager is no longer available if this is a new install of Avast for you. If you've used Avast for quite some time, and if you have checked the passwords old in the installation, then that part is shown here under Privacy. Secure Line is a separate, this is the VPN. If it's installed, if you have the license for it, you have a VPN. Under Performance, you have Do Not Disturb mode, formerly called gaming mode. It makes Avast shut up while you're doing your gaming. And of course, you have your software updater, which can update some of the programs running on your system. That's just a quick look at the latest version of Avast.